It's time to get ready for some pigs. Hey everybody, welcome back to Living Traditions Homestead. This is Kevin and Sarah. We're super excited because it is time to start really planning our pig area. I guess I'd call it a pig pen, but it's going to be bigger than just your standard kind of pig pen. We're going to rope it off today. We're not actually going to start putting up the fence quite yet. But we are going to rope the entire area off so we can really get a good visual of what we need, and we can do some better measurements and then plan out exactly what we need to buy.
Yeah, we need to figure out where we're going to put waterers and feeders and gates, and we need to make a shelter for them, so we need to kind of think about placement of that. And so this is really an awesome opportunity for us to have a kind of a working day, planning day. And we thought it'd be awesome to bring you guys along so that in the end of all of this, we can see the progression from nothing to hopefully something really amazing.
Right. So, we're planning on raising, well, we haven't decided for sure yet.
Right.
Probably 4 pigs. But it really depends if we can find some other families who are interested in having us raise, 1 or 2 pigs. Because we'd like to keep 2 pigs for ourselves. We know that for sure. And then we're going to raise, hopefully, another 2 to sell.
Right.
So, hey, if you're local and you're interested in us having us raise a pig for you this year, just drop us a line and we'll talk about, what it would cost and how it would work getting it to the butcher and all of that.
Right.
We're going to get started. We're going to start again by roping off the perimeter, and then we're going to do some measurements and figure out exactly how big this area is. I know it's approximately 125 feet by 75 feet, but we're going to rope it off so we know for sure, and then figure out we're going to divide this into 2 paddocks. One for when we first get them, and we'll keep them in there for a couple months, and then we'll move them to the second paddock as they get bigger. So we're going to get started. All right, we've got the rope all up to mark off the 2 paddocks that we're going to be making. It ended up being that each paddock is approximately 45 feet by 75 feet. So that'll be more than enough room to raise the pigs that we're planning on raising. Now, I wanted to clarify that we're planning on raising, I think, 4 pigs, but we're not planning on doing any breeding. So we're going to raise 2 that we're going to end up processing for our family. And then we're going to try to sell 2 of them as well. So these paddocks will just be for grow out. They will not be to breed or anything like that. So let me show you, we'll walk. I know it's a little hard to see on a video, just a single white rope here. So where I'm standing right now is a trail that runs from our pasture back into the woods. These big trees behind me are oak trees, so those should provide some good acorns for the pigs. There's a few oaks in this area, so the pigs will be able to root around and have those acorns in the fall. Let's walk down this way and I'll show you how we've divided this. So this will be the first paddock that they're in when we first get them, when they're little. And we'll keep them in this paddock for probably, I don't know, 3 months maybe. And then we've separated this area right down the middle, so that there's a second paddock back here that's the same size, and this is where they will finish, and we'll keep them here until they're butcher size. Now, we are going to be doing this all with electric wire, just a single or 2 strands of electric wire, one that will be 6 inches off the ground, and then one that will be 8 inches higher than that. So a 6-inch and a 14-inch wire. And I've already actually purchased a solar charger for out here, so we're all set. But now, after we've gotten this all roped off, I need to figure out how many insulators I need, how many T-posts, how many fiber posts, and then how much actual wire we need to buy. So we've still got quite a bit of planning to do before we actually go get the pigs and bring them home. Sarah and I raised pigs when we lived in Arizona as well, so I do have some equipment already. I still have the waterer that we had for them, which is a 55-gallon plastic drum with the nipple-style waterers at the bottom. But I do need to build a feeder for them yet. The feeders that we had in Arizona just didn't hold up, so I need to either build or see if I can find, maybe on Craigslist or something, a used pig feeder that will be able to handle the 4 pigs that we're going to be getting. So all in all, I'm very happy. I think this area will be extremely a good area for them. I think it offers a lot. There's a lot of shade for the summer, a lot of things for them to root around, and it was an area of our property that we really weren't utilizing. One thing I really liked about this area, and one of the reasons we picked this area out to make into the pig area, is that there's a little wash that runs right through the middle, and it'll go actually through both of these paddocks, which is really nice. When we get a good rain, there's actually almost a little stream that runs right through this area, so the pigs will have a lot to kind of roll around in the mud and cool off, and I'm sure they're going to scatter these rocks everywhere, but this is the Ozarks. The thing that grows better than anything around here is rocks. So we're going to have a lot of extra rocks when we're done with the pigs, but I'm fine with that. This isn't an area that I need to get in with a mower or anything else, and I'm sure they'll probably kill out most everything except probably the big trees. So along with having to still make a feeder for the pigs, the other thing that I still need to do is make some type of shelter for them. I haven't really decided exactly what I want to do yet. If any of you guys raise pigs and you have a good design for a portable shelter for them, drop me a note, let me know, leave it in the comments below. I'd love to kind of get some ideas before I start building anything. We still have probably a couple months before we're going to actually get the pigs and bring them here, so I have some time to build something. But what I'd like to do is build one thing that I can move from one paddock to the other when I move the pigs. So all in all, I think it's coming along well. I'm excited. It's been 2 years now since we've raised pigs, and we really enjoy it. So not to mention we enjoy eating bacon. So we're going to kind of wrap this up for today, go inside and finish some planning that we have to do in there, and start figuring out exactly what this is going to cost us. If this is your first time visiting our homestead, I hope you'll hit the subscribe button below and follow along. If you come back every day as one of our traditionalists, thanks so much for coming back. Until next time, thanks so much for stopping by the homestead, and God bless.